Hello everybody, welcome on board this South Coast One design from 1963, built in Brighton, Sussex, for a tour around her cockpit and interior in glorious virtual reality with Tim from Berkshire Drogbrokers. So what does that mean? Well, that means that you can look around where you like, when you like. You don't have to look where I'm looking, and you can turn the camera around by just swiping your screen up, down, left or right, or clicking and dragging up, down, left or right to your heart's content. And we hope that this will give you the ability to feel what it's like to be on this amazing boat without actually being here. How cool is that? One thing I would say is that some people find the movement of the camera a little bit sensitive, so I will tell you when I'm going to move the camera so you can avert your eyes if you wish, and then I'll let you know when the camera is safely back down and you can return to me for the rest of the tour. But let's hope that doesn't happen. So, how am I feeling? Well, I'm feeling a bit special because this is a beautiful older vintage boat. Sorry about the wind, let's just let that blow through. I hope you can still hear me. It's a windy day in Brighton today. She seems exceptionally well looked after, beautiful woodwork, beautiful paintwork. Her owner we know very well, and he does look after his boats. I've witnessed him working on it, so she's a very lovely place to be, but please do judge that for yourself. But let's have a look around the cockpit first, shall we? So we're surrounded by lovely woodwork. I've told you all about that. I'm feeling like it's a cosy cockpit, probably room for one or two to be in here, working the helm, working the ropes. We've got sheet winches port and starboard, nice vintage affairs. We've got hallied winches on the coach roof as well, so we've got lines laid aft as well, so you shouldn't have to leave the cockpit very often. We do have a Hank-on foresail, so that if you need to change the sails, you will be going up there. But other than that, feeling very, very nice. We've got a nice seat here, we've got nice seats here. These seats in the upper deck have got nice textured surfaces on them as well, so non-slip as well, and we've got the lovely teak decking in here as well. Just feels really, really lovely. Underneath my feet we've got access to the bilge here, and underneath this one here we've got access to the top of the engine. We also have access to the inside as well, so we're really great for maintaining and keeping an eye out on your engine. Below the camera we have a small locker where we've got the throttle mechanism inside there. We've also got a bilge pump in there too, and then behind each seat as well here we just lift the seat up and out, and we've got a nice long cockpit locker in here for your bits and pieces in there too. So all in all, feeling really rather nice. Your main sheet comes back here to your traveller, so as long as you're not standing up too high you should be fine, but you would need to keep an eye out for this when you're tacking, jibing, etc, etc. And the only instrument you have in here permanently, sorry, out here permanently, is the compass underneath the cover there as well. But inside I'll show you shortly. We've got a swing round GPS and a swing round depth sounder as well there too, but feeling really rather lovely down outside here. Excuse me. Right, let's take you inside. Really, really lovely, lovely, lovely inside, and I'll place you there. We're now out of the wind, so hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. Before I go any further, I mentioned the swinging around instruments here. So we've got the echo sounder there, and we've got the GPS there, so you can see both of those from the cockpit if you would like. And quite nicely, when you get back alongside, they can sit inside, out of the weather, out of the sun, etc., protected by the cabin. So really lovely. So here we are. We're inside this South Coast One design. What does it feel like? It feels clean. It feels like she looks great, if that's a verb, and she smells great as well. No damp smell down here, nothing like that. She looks like, or she smells like she looks. White paint, varnish, lovely and clean. Well done, owner. So let's talk about the inside. Nice wide companionway for a boat of this size. Really nice, really wide. Two big steps down, incorporated into the steps as mentioned. We've got access to the engine there, and inside this one here we've got binnacles for your cleaning fluids, your rags, whatever it is you want to put in there. Really nice and easy access. The camera, if I just move a little bit closer, the camera is sitting on the chart table, so nice, decent sized chart table there, really handy and accessible for the skipper or the helm as well. A nice deep shelf at the back. The nav table does lift up to allow charts inside, etc. We've got stowage underneath here too. There's lots of stowage on this boat, loads of stowage for a boat of this size. We've got the electrics here, shelf here, lots of little shelves and things bolted on here, there and everywhere, you'll notice. We've also got 240 volts here as well, and USB charging, so we're in the here and now with this 1963 boat, so somebody's been really thoughtful about her. Really love it, it's amazing. Coming down the companionway or going up, up, we've got nice handholds here, we've got handholds here, and there's all sorts of things to brace onto as you go through the boat as well, so I think she'd feel really nice and secure in a bit of a blow. But let's turn around and look at the port aft side. As you can see, nice work surface here, really deeply fiddled, feels very, very strong. We've got a nice knife and fork straw there, we've got a bowl here, and this is the tap, so if I use the foot pump here, there's no electric pump on this boat, from the tap straight into the bowl, so there is a bit of a facility for you to do your washing up, a bit of hot water from the kettle, you're sorted. Nice shelves at the back. You'll notice again we've got the fiddled shelves, mug stowage, kitchen roll holder, all these little things that just make life easy, because where else would you put your kitchen roll? But yeah, lovely shelves at the back. Access to this cockpit locker here, that lid opens, allows you access there. We've also got access through there, so we can perhaps pass our cups of tea through to people outside with the companionway closed, and without even having to speak to them or see them. How funny. Down here also we've got the gimbaled 2-burner stove there as well, so we've got everything we need for a weekend on board or a bit longer. We can make cups of tea, we can make pots of beans, all that kind of stuff in comfort, I think. But yeah, really lovely, and it feels really light. If you look around, it's light, it's airy, big windows. Let's do the head height as well, that adds to the light. I'm 5'9", I'm just touching the archway here. It does go down as we go forwards, but around about here, as a 5'9", I'm feeling fine down here, not feeling claustrophobic, and I'm not stooping over at all, so really, really good. But let's pick the camera up, and I'll just take you through to the main accommodation. There we go, so the camera's set safely down again. And again, just pause, have a look around you and see what you think. Lots of room. We've got 2 nice wide berths. Legs go underneath here, so full length as well. We've got stowage underneath here. These drop down. We have the battery in there, and the rest is just given over to stowage. Same on the starboard side. We've got stowage up here as well, so nice little cupboards with doors on, and a shelf as well. You can see how far back they go, really lovely. And what I love about this part of the boat is that we've got fabulous looking floor, good access to the bilge as well, which is really clean and dry, amazing, fabulous. It reminds me of my Royal Navy days. You could eat your dinner out of my bilges, but that's another story. What I like about this space is it's light and it's bright and airy. We've got loads of wood, all looks like beautiful wood. We can see the interior of the hull is exposed, so we've got the athwartship stiffeners, or the ribs here, all the fastenings showing, but they're not all rusty, they're not all manky, they look all lovely and white and painted. It looks absolutely fantastic. And on top of that, above us we've got the deck headers again with the deck stiffeners going athwartships, all nicely exposed, and that, I think that woodwork has all been done by her current owner. So again, I keep saying well done owner, but really well done owner. Nice vintage lamp. There are vintage features all over this boat. I won't articulate about all of them, but it is a very nice place to be, I think you'll agree. And the upholstery looks good too. Feels good. Right, let's pick you up and we'll take you for a visit to the head. So there we are. You're sitting on the white throne, doing whatever you need to do. Behind you on the starboard side, nice deep shelves. Again, we can see the ship side from the inside. Love the way the mast comes through. Lovely wooden affair. And if I just, while you're sitting there, I'll just close the door to the forward cabin, so you've got privacy there. And if I just close the door to the main cabin here, you're now in the head pretty much on your own with some privacy. So if you look forward, you can see the hanging locker there. So yeah, really, really great use of space. All folds back out of the way if you don't need it, but if you do handcraft a little bit of privacy for the obvious reasons in that compartment, it means you can have them too. Really, really lovely. Right then, let's take you up. So I'm going to pick the camera up and I'll place you, I'll stretch forwards into the forward cabin, and I'm going to sort of lounge next to you. I hope that's not too familiar, but here we are. Quite a narrow entrance into here, quite low, because you have to go past the mast as well, which is here, but once you're in, we're here. We've got the shore supply incomer here, we've got the hatch onto the upper deck there, that's just left open a little bit for ventilation. We've got window, again, although it's a small compartment, feels nice and light down here. Helped by the continuation of the white hull, the ribs, the athwartship stiffeners and everything, and you've got the deck supports there as well, all in white. And you'll probably notice it's really quite a long compartment, and it doesn't end in a V, so no fighting for toe space with your bed mates. And as you can see, we've got infill here, we've got storage underneath the beds as well, and generally once you're in, there's lots of room to roll about, and it feels like a really, really nice place to spend a weekend or maybe a little bit longer. very impressed. So let's pick you up then for the final time. There we go. And I'll take you through the hole, and we'll go for a trip back into the saloon, and I'll place you back down on the port side this time so you can see around. And we'll sum up by saying thanks for joining us for this virtual reality tour of this 1963 South Coast 1 design. I hope you've appreciated where everything is, her layout, what she has to offer, and what kind of condition you think she might be in. It's been great to have you along, and we always love having you for these tours, and we hope to see you for many more in the future. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.